Dixie, what's your story?
Well, my story, nutrition.
Okay.
Oh, I love talking
Look
about
at her light up.
nutrition.
So you tell someone love what they do, because
They light up.
that's what happens.
Yeah.
You can talk about it all day
That's
long,
true.
never get bored.
Exactly.
And she talk to everybody 2 or 3 times a day.
That's right.
I don't want them to get the phone. Okay, it's leave her calling. Leave her phone. She gonna talk to
That's
you.
what she's gonna tell.
Right.
She wants us to be healthy.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right. She gonna want us to be
Be
healthy.
healthy.
How dare the audacity that you want us to be healthy.
So we can stay positive.
Right.
How positive?
Absolutely. All of that.
Because food is. I want people to think
We all
food is a
eat.
positive. And you're right.
Right.
We all eat.
We all
and
eat.
we eat the right things, we feel better.
Right.
And
And
that's
that's
what
true.
I want. You to eat the right foods, the combination of different foods,
Right.
because everything will go together.
So
It
what
does.
type of things, when you say that combinations of foods and
Right.
different things, what the kind of, and for example, just
Okay,
an
like for
example,
breakfast,
what does that mean?
if like most people say, well, I don't get my fruits, and I always say, okay, if you get up in the morning, eat a piece of fruit, it takes 30 minutes for that fruit to digest.
Right.
By the time the food digests and you make an oatmeal, it's out of your system.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal, still cut oats, cream of wheat,
So whatever it is,
Whatever it is that you
that
eat.
fiber.
Right.
You
Okay.
need that fiber, honey.
Okay, I'm from the South. Y'all know we do it differently, but I'm listening. I'm
Grits?
open. I'm
Your
open.
grits?
I'm a grits kind of girl.
You're a grits kind of
yeah,
girl.
I'm a grits kind of girl.
Have you ever tried still cut oats?
You know what I was just going to say? No, I haven't. And this is one of the things. Because, you know, for my people, we can still eat. And tell me if I'm incorrect with my assumption. We can still eat many of the foods that we've traditionally always eaten.
Yes.
We just have to prepare them differently
Yes.
and give it a chance. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it still tastes good.
And
it still tastes good.
Yes.
It still tastes good.
Because a lot of, here's an example. I did a nutritional class down in at Allen Garden, and one of the ladies was talking about oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And she went around the table and she asked everyone how they prepared their oatmeal.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm into the nutrition, but I don't like oatmeal.
Right.
I truly do not like oatmeal.
Right.
So I decided to go get a coffee grinder
Right.
and grind up the oatmeal so it could get the consistency of cream of wheat.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I still don't like it. So, but I
Okay.
put some berries, some strawberries, some blueberries, and some blackberries in it, and I tried. I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Right.
But I don't use a lot of sugar, so there's no sugar
Right.
in my oatmeal.
Okay.
She
Okay.
says, okay, here's another option you can do. Take some boiled water and just put it over your oats, just enough to soak the oats up, and then add some cinnamon or whatever berries you want. And I keep oatmeal like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that there
Or put it in
are.
a smoothie. When you're talking about grounding it up, just put a
I
little
guess
bit
you
in a
could.
smoothie.
Okay.
'Cause you don't really taste it.
Million oatmeals out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was told that the longer you have to,
Cook the oats.
the better,
Okay.
because the quicker means that they've been.
That's the quicker, like the instant oatmeal
Right.
has been taking out a lot of the fiber
Right.
out of
Right.
the oats.
Okay.
But it's just the way you can prepare it on the stove. If you're getting still regular oatmeal, you
Right.
can prepare it different ways.
Okay. And I'm good with that, because I know that as I mature,
that
that I can no longer eat like I used to eat
Right.
when I was younger, but that doesn't mean that I have to sacrifice taste. And I think that in
Absolutely.
our
Right.
community, that's what we're thinking.
That's what we're afraid of.
We got right,
Right. And
you
if
know.
you mention organic to most folks, they go,
Right.
organic, yeah. But you
Right.
believe it or not, you've been eating chemicals all this long time.
Right.
Organic food has a more better taste than regular
I would
chemical
agree.
food.
It's a process. It's a
Yes,
process.
it's a process. Like we were saying, it's like what you're used to.
Right.
So if you're used to eating junk and that's
Right.
all you're eating,
Right.
then of course
Right.
food is going
It's
to taste
different.
different.
That's
Real
true.
food.
That's
I'm
true.
just saying, you
Right.
eat junk
That's what we
versus
say.
food.
Real
That's true.
food.
Real food.
Real
It
food.
will taste different.
It
It is.
will.
It's an acquired taste, but like I tell people, people will tell you very quickly. I remember when I was young, they're very quick to tell you about alcohol. Oh, it's an acquired taste. You'll get used to it. No, I don't want to.
That's true.
But
That's true.
when I
That's true.
tell you, I'm sure you run into people saying, just try organic. You have to get used to the
That's
taste.
true.
I don't know if
Right.
but then they go get their beer.
Right.
So they're
Right.
used are, and I'm not knocking
Right.
that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, you still at one time had to develop that taste.
Yes.
And then it's what is it, 21 days for a new
I
habit
had
or
that
hobby
21
or
days
something?
for a new habit.
Okay.
Yes. And it's 3 times to try a new food for your taste buds to get used to it.
And that makes sense. Because just like many people, I'll taste something,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately I'll say that I don't like it.
Right.
But then I have learned to try
Just
to
keep
give it,
doing- yeah, give it a
absolutely,
try.
to try to give it a try. So that's a good suggestion too. You know how a lot of people look at stuff and they just know they won't like it, give it the chance. So
Or just because they tried it one time.
Mm-hmm.
that
Because
somebody prepared it
prepared
however
it
they
wrong.
prepared. Right,
Because
right.
that's how it was about squash. I had an aunt. No, she's not here anymore. Or maybe she hear me.
Well,
anyway.
I got you.
Anyway, but it seems like she would fix squash on purpose because she knew we didn't like it. And of course, back in the day,
Right.
it was overcooked.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was honestly,
Right.
I was in my 30s before I tried squash again.
And it
Because
does.
It's like the
You have
thought
to
of
revisit
squash.
it. Right.
It's like
You have to revisit.
Can't do that.
You do. You
But
have
I
to
tried
revisit.
it,
You do have to
and
revisit.
I learned how to fix it without being cooked to mush.
You were like this.
Now go ahead. Let me see what this is calling me.
You were like this.
Go
My
on.
dad. You ever heard of cream of wheat?
Yeah.
Not cream wheat. Cream beef.
What is it?
Cream beef.
Yeah.
On
That's got that white stuff on it.
Yeah.
But it depends on how you
Yeah,
cook it. Depends on how you cook it.
right.
My mom and dad used to cook cream beef all the time. And my dad and my mom were separated. And, my dad likes to cook, my mom likes to cook.
Right.
So one morning we get up, and dad says, "Oh, food's on the stove." And I'm like, "Oh, good. cream
Right.
beef." French fries. That's what we used to put it on, French fries. My dad said, "We don't have fries." I said, "So, what am I supposed to do?" What is it going? He said,
Right.
"Boiled potatoes." And I'm like, "Really, Dad?" He says, "There you girl again.
Right.
Tear it off your face. You never even try."
Right.
And his thing was, don't knock it until you try it.
And that's true. That's
It was
very
the
true.
best thing.
That's life.
I
Isn't that
love it.
something?
It was
That's life.
great.
That's life. Do you eat
Isn't
that
that
to this
something?
day?
Yes. But I make my cream beef with wheat flour
Right.
instead of white. Because
Okay.
the white is more pasty.
Right.
And you're using all your nutrients out of the white flour anyway.
Absolutely.
And it has a
Absolutely.
better flavor.
Absolutely.
Better flavor.
I bet there are 1,000,001 traditional African American, Black, Negro, colored people recipes out there that if they took the moment. But okay, but here's another thing. What I was just going to say, you take the moment to reconfigure the recipe. A lot of people don't know how to do that.
Right.
Mhm.
So you could
That's
show
right.
I
them
can
some of
show
that.
them that. I can have cook shows, have cooking classes.
Great.
My daughter and I decided to do organic pizza.
Okay.
It was great.
I
And
bet
then
it
she
was.
took it a step further, you know.
Right.
She would call me and she would make it on her own. Like we went on a trip, she would make the pizza on her own.
Right.
And she'll send me a picture on my phone saying, "Mom, look, I made the pizza dough even better."
Right.
Wow.
Right.
See, this one,
Absolutely.
are basically following into your
Right.
Yes.
your footsteps, but then it sounds like you were following your parents' footsteps.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's like another generation
Absolutely.
that's passing it on, and they're passing it to their children because we can't do what we don't know.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
You know?
That's right.
Went to a conference yesterday up in Boulder, and the guy was, his topic was, he was talking to educators, a group of educators. He said, we can't teach what we don't know.
Exactly.
And we just cannot. We just
can't.
cannot. And when you talk about this whole thing about legacy building and sustainability, our health is the top of the list.
Yes,
We
yes.
think that it's physical, materialistic
Yes.
stuff. And don't get me wrong, we all need that to make the world go around. But when you think about a true definition of legacy and sustainability, I think that our health, our spiritual health, our mental health is at the
Exactly.
beginning of all of that conversation.
All of that.
I agree with you.
I'm thinking that's cool.
That's cool.